Theoretically, you can hear me now. Man, I don't know what happened. Oh, there was a Windows update. That's what happened. I had a Windows update, and I think that screwed with OBS. All right, my settings are still there. Great. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You know that. I'm still 75 candy corns in the hole. I know, but here's my plan. Okay, I'm going to pay it off in installments. Because otherwise, you don't understand. Every 25 candy corns, that's 100 calories. And I'm assuming...
Kurt Grosser cheered X200.
What?
Here, have another one, friend.
Can you play this with Mom?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Can you open it?
Yeah, just here. It's already kind of open. It's the Gone Wild thing. Yeah, just it opens on the side. Just be careful.
I thought, where's the black licorice?
It's right here. Hang on. I hadn't gotten there yet.
You know?
Don't ruin the surprise.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
not the licorice.
Okay.
I mean the
Anyway,
surprise thingy.
be careful with it because it all has to go back in
The
there.
licorice is not.
All right. Well, anyway, the black licorice came in courtesy of Mark.
Yes.
I believe Mark said he sent this disgusting pile of skunk turds.
Skunk pee.
Skunk turds. Smells like skunk pee. Tastes like skunk turds. Organic, vegan licorice. So anyway, this came in. So Mark. Oh my God. Okay. Hang on. I gotta get. I'm already falling behind. All right. Here's the first candy. Oh man, it starts. I just get the this taste
No
out of my
more
mouth.
3
What?
cheered
Had it
X200.
before, we
Yummy,
spit it
yummy
out.
candy corn.
Candy corn.
Is that the black licorice?
No, you don't like it. I've seen you spit it out. No, Jedi, I've watched you spit it out, honey.
What is
You're
it?
not.
What are you eating?
The candy corn.
I want to see you eat the black
Literally, I'm holding it in my hand.
I want to see you eat the black licorice.
All right. So here's the deal. Yeah. I'm going to break down. I'm going to pay off my 75 candy corn debt in installments because otherwise it's a lot. And y'all are already beginning the candy corn challenge this early. Hang on. That's fine. Oh, thank you, by the way, official Kevin James, for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. Even though I'm pretty sure you're not official because your account was created 5 hours ago.
Oh my gosh.
It's pungent.
That is really strong.
So, here's the thing.
Daddy,
A
that's
500...
really strong.
I know, it's very strong.
Oh.
Okay, so these lumps of coal, the first one...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the first one, Mark, I'll give you for free.
Wait, are they chewy?
They are chewy.
They're not hard candy?
No, they're not
They
hard
look like
candy.
hard
No,
candy.
I know, but they're very chewy hard. Okay, so the candy corns, 200 apiece. Black licorice, 500. Because I really don't like black licorice, dude.
Can I take a
Yeah, what?
like a video?
I don't care.
Wait,
So this one's for you, Mark. Oh, why? Why? Oh, this is even worse. It's chewy, but it's hard chewy, so the taste stays with you. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh. And the longer you chew it, the stronger the taste. Oh. How does anybody like this? What?
Can you eat that?
No, I'm not gonna eat another one.
Okay.
Ah.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Ah. Ew. And then you swallow it. Oh.
Eating black licorice.
Ah. Yeah.
No more 3 cheered X500.
Oh,
Eat,
great.
eat, eat.
Well, someone cheered 500, so a 500 cheer is a black licorice. I know I could have saved it, Mark. I know, but you sent it, so I thought I would, do you the pleasure of eating it. Oh, this flavor lingers longer than the candy corn. There's no more 3s licorice. It's good for digestion. It's great. It's horrible for the mouth. This is, I'm sure as black licorice goes, it's great, but, the longer you chew it, and it takes long to chew because you have to chew it because it's hard, then the flavor explodes. Oh man, I'm almost longing for the days of just having candy corn. Oh, ew. Ah. Oh, yeah. That's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. I don't know if the blackjack jelly beans taste any better. Do I appreciate the candy corn now? I don't know. I gotta count out the 25 because I'm gonna mark off 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a second. Ah, what is going on? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Careful, honey. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Graham, I'm gonna kill him. The guy who, he cheered an amazing amount. That's why he got all the candy corn. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just counting again, just to make sure. Yep, it's 25. I don't know what I'm going to taste now. It's candy corn, black licorice. Oh, God, this is like the worst combination of candy ever. Oh! 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 Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That makes candy corn worse. Okay. All right. I'm gonna push through this. That's not the rule. You don't make up the rules. I do. Because it's my stream.
Joshua _XP _ cheerdex 200. 75 pieces of candy in the jar. 75 pieces to eat. Eat one down and 200 bits on the round. It still is 75 pieces of candy corn in the jar.
No. After I'm done with these 25, it'll be down to 50. So I'm gonna take the remaining 20 right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat them. Is it loud? I may have to adjust the sound or the volume. Wait, did Windows do that? Hang on, just a second. Oh.
Can you hold out your tongue?
Oh man.
Dad, can you see your tongue?
Whoa.
No, it's the candy corn.
Hang on.
The gross one.
Oh, I don't want to swallow my saliva. Ah! Oh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just one more time.
I
One more time.
gotta be careful. I don't want it to drool everywhere. Oh. Oh. Let me tell you, candy corn's evil, and black licorice is evil. But candy corn and black licorice.
Where's the game again? What? Hello?
No. I can't taste it when you're not chewing, so actually freeze frames aren't bad. Oh. Oh, you're all out of bits again? Aw, fix him, dude.
What?
Aw. That means he can't make me eat candy corn or black licorice. Ugh. Ugh. Buh. Someone tell Liz it's over. Oh my god, I've only been streaming for 12 minutes?
Kurt Grosser cheered X200. Fortunately, I'm not at Fix Some Dude lol.
Look at Kurt over here earning badges. Oh boy. Ah! What, honey? The cards? Yeah, you can play the game. If you're gonna play it, keep the cards together. Oh, there!
Duas Falcon cheered X1000. I got you at Fix Some Dude.
Okay, Joshua XP.
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheered X200. Triple dent gum will make you smile. Triple dent gum. It lasts a while. Triple dent gum will help you, Mr. to punch bad breath right in the kisser. Triple dent gum.
Yeah! Oh, okay, dudes. So, do you want 2 black licorice? Or, 1 black licorice and 2.5 candy corn? What's your combo? Wait, no, wait. Do you want 5 candy? No, wait. Don't do them both together. I didn't mean that option. I meant either 2 black licorice or 5 candy corn. Please don't say you want them together. Please, you don't say you want... Please fix him, dude. Don't say 1 black licorice and 2.5 candy corn. Please don't. Fix him, dude. Please don't. Yeah! Dudes! No, actually, Mark! HNNC.
Faceless cheered X100. Make it 3 candy corn.
Oh god, this is so bad. This has been my dinner for the past
Eclipse
3 days.
Empire cheered X200. A little more candy corn to wash out the black licorice.
Oh my god, alright. 4 candy corn, 1 black licorice, and a hype train, level 2. We'll do bonuses here. Give me a second. There's 4 candy corn and 1 black licorice. Oh, licorice. Ah! Ah! Oh! God, even the smell of the black licorice. Oh! 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 Oh, God! No! Oh, make it stop! Oh, God! I can't... The problem is I can't just swallow it! This liquor's gotta be chewed! Oh! No. 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 That black licorice is strong. Oh. I know Mark said to wait on the licorice, but you know, you can't shove the horse back in the barn. Wow. That was a combo I never thought I would, that was a combo. I am down to, my IOU is still down to, it's down to 50 now. This daily IOU. I'm not going to shortchange anybody candy corns. Ugh, strong, that's what the review said. Oh, it's definitely strong. Not with the force. Ugh. Oh, God. Did not have this on my bucket list. Gonna need a bucket. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. All right, let's do some stretch goals. If we get through a level 2, 5, then that 5 candy corn. If we get through level 2, if we get through level 3, 10, level 4, 15, level 5, 20. Bonus. So I'll throw out some bonuses for you. Oh, or 5 candy corn at each level, or 1 black licorice at each level. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's the exchange rate. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, you love blue cheese, hate olives? I love both. Can't eat blue cheese. They make vegan blue cheese. It's not too bad. Oh, definitely. I cannot do mac and cheese. I cannot. Oh my god. I can't. I can do cheesy pasta. They do make vegan mac and cheese, but like the macaroni, there's something about the texture of the macaroni that just throws me off, man. Seriously, I can't do that. I would probably barf. Cream corn is definitely out. Hype train complete at level 2. Alright, you all get 100,000 for getting us out of the station. Add points to all. 100,000. There you go. Thank you for not forcing additional candy corn or black licorice upon me. It's like you and rice and peas. Oh, peas I cannot stand. I cannot stand peas. Ugh. Kurt? Oh, come on.
Kurt Grosser cheered X 100. Have a half one.
The problem is the half one's just as bad. Ugh. Blech. What are my thoughts on the Surface Duo phones? Don't want one necessarily. I don't think I'm the target market. Software. It all boils down to software. Oh, God, I can't get either taste out of my mouth. It comes down to the software, and I'm not sure they stuck the landing. At least according to the reviews that I've seen at a distance. But even when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if the software's going to work all that well. And turns out that it doesn't necessarily work all that well. Then again, I kind of feel the same way about foldables. I'm not sure the software's there. Did that TLDR the other day. Oh, and speaking of, tomorrow night, we've got a guest, Travis MCP. MCP from YouTube. He does tech videos. He's the one that came in and cheered like 5,000 the other night for candy corn. And he's going to be joining us in an interview capacity. It'll be the quad view that'll be happening. He's pretty much going to join us at the top of the show. So yeah, we're going to roll right into that with him for about an hour or so. I will be a lot of the notifications will be turned off in the actual video, minus the cheers. I'll be keeping an eye on that because the candy corn challenge still stands. Unlike this half candy, well, I guess the half candy corn does kind of. You know what? That's the thing is, like, a half candy corn looks exactly like a real piece of corn. Ugh. But you know the thing is, that orange actually makes it more palatable than if it was just full on yellow. Ugh. Will my guest be enjoying licorice and candy corn? I don't think so. I don't think that's the plan. He'll know what's happening. And my hope is to be able to get some good Q&A out of that interview, such that we might be able to clip some of the segments and put them into straight up YouTube videos as TLDR. So I've got a list of questions that I want to ask him that I thought would be pretty good to ask. Someone who's doing really well with YouTube right now. Do you have any tips on how to get toxic people out of my life, especially if you come back to them all the time? Well, just don't give them access. That's the bottom line, DG. You don't have to give them everything that you've got. You don't have to pay attention to them all the time. Even people that are in your orbit, it doesn't mean that you have to be there for them 110%. I mean, I don't know what toxic is, but if you have a chance to cut out that kind of toxicity, you should. That's the bottom line. You don't have to engage with it. You may have You may have to put up with it, but that doesn't mean you have to accept it as the only option, because unfortunately they will try to impose their will. And if you find that what they're doing is detrimental, then you need to call them out on that. Even if they don't like being called out on it, they need to be called out on it. Give me a second. So that's my answer to that question. I don't have anything to showcase. The only thing that really hit my radar today was I walked into a Best Buy, and the interview basically begins tomorrow. But DG, like right off the bat, it's just the easiest way to bring him in, because otherwise there's a whole bunch of coordination that has to happen on the back end, and it won't make any sense. So we're gonna start the show like that tomorrow. On Fridays, my hope is that every Friday I'll have a guest, hopefully like a fellow content creator, whether they're on Twitch or not. To talk about this, that, and the other thing, possibly doubling down on my hope is to find people who have done things in or tangential to tech, such that any one of the questions that I ask, the answer in that segment could be clipped out and used elsewhere. Cool if I can get an interview with Flossie Carter. I don't know him directly, but I've known of him for a while. People said that I reminded them of him, which I thought was pretty nice. From my understanding, he buys all his devices, and I find that honorable, as opposed to access journalism. Yeah, that's a big deal. So I walked into Best Buy and tried a Pixel 6 Pro. It was fluid, but I feel that it's still going to suffer from a lot of the same shortcomings of Android 12 on a Pixel 4 XL. One, it's got a very bloated, like a chunky UI, like chunky, like it was stung by a bee, and everything is bloated. It doesn't play well with me at all. Like it's just a lot of wasted space, a lot of wasted pixels. I don't know if they're gonna keep that throughout, the duration of Android 12, or specifically, fix it before the next version drops. But I hope they don't stick with the bloatedness, because it's something that could ultimately drive me away from the Pixel. Plus, the status bar was still much of a mess, but it was very fluid. I have every intention to switch. It'll be here, theoretically, on the 29th. Jedi wants to try a licorice, so here you go. Try it. Chew it. Over here, on camera. Chew it. Be careful, and you gotta chew it all the way. No, not yet. You gotta chew it all the way. Don't worry about the water right now, because you could choke on this if you don't chew it. It's gonna be a little hard, so... I know you don't like this because you spit it out before, but it's all you.
Because I don't like it?
I don't know, but you gotta eat it. Put it all in your mouth. I wouldn't piecemeal it, dude.
Huh?
Go for it. Go for it. What?
What?
What's mommy say?
Mom?
What'd she say? No, where are you? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, she's chewing it now. Well, we're not doing another one. That's it. She's chewing it.
No, she's confused.
There's nothing confusing about it.
It's a reaction video.
Yes. You gotta chew it all the way, though, dude.
No.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
What did that say?
Oof.
What do you think? No. It's a reaction video. She loves watching different things. We do like caramel apple and caramel onion. And then one gets a caramel apple and one gets a caramel onion.
Ugh.
Like one's a trick and one's a treat, right?
Ugh.
Reaction video.
Well, there you go. Now you've had it. That's the problem is like, what? It's 100 calories? It's not. It's actually 15 pieces is 100 calories. That's the serving. You gotta chew it. Are you done? I told you. It's hard to chew. Where'd she get what from?
Oh my god.
She can read. Yeah. per serving, 15 pieces. I told you. When Joe Bob was eating it, you were like, I told you. Mommy likes black licorice though. Oh, Mommy doesn't. No, she does. Oh man, your breath. No, it smells like black licorice. No. Jedi, I'm gonna breathe on you and you're not gonna like it. You volunteered, Jedi. That's why. Daddy didn't know. Nothing worse than dad breath. Frog's breath. Nothing's more suspicious than frog's breath. Ugh. Ugh. So anyway, tried the Pixel. I feel like I'm maybe not just as excited. There was some issue.
Aceless cheered X100. Breathe on your dad, Jedi. Puppy, 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 and big half of candy corn.
So, I still can't get that black licorice taste out of my mouth either. That's strong. The device in the store had like demo software on it, and it was really clunky. Like there was definitely some lag on the device that I would attribute to the demo software, because every 5 minutes it would basically reset. So there was different stuff that was going on that particular device with the demo software. But general interactivity, I felt was just as fluid as the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra experience that I've had. So I'm not, totally thrown off. Like I said, I know I'm gonna have to deal with it differently. I'm gonna definitely turn on triple button nav to get rid of the sloppiness with the gesture nav, because I feel that between the two, the triple button nav is less sloppy. Even though it's not like my favorite. That's how I was operating my Pixel 4 XL. Gonna try to use a smaller display, even though I couldn't tweak that because I couldn't get into the settings on the phone because it was locked down. Then the other thing that I'm not sure about, the camera. So I ran some test shots, but it's got 3 lenses, right? It's a wide angle, regular, and then the telephoto. Well, the telephoto is 4x, but there's a 2x step in between the 1 and the 4. But the problem is that 2 is a digital zoom. That I can tell it's a digital zoom, unless it isn't. Unless I guess that I don't know if they do 1x but they crop it a certain way. So the 1x but it's cropped, so it's a smaller image. That could be possible. But at that point, just take the full image and then crop it later. If it's digital, I really hope I can turn that off in settings. Like I don't want to use digital zoom unless I'm like pinching and zooming. I tend not to use digital zoom options. So it was an interesting choice to put a 2x in there. I don't know why they went from 1 to 4. Why don't they just go from 1 to 4 so you know what your lenses are? Because there's not a 2x lens. And I took another shot. I thought it was 4x, but you've got to wait for when you're at 4x. You've got to wait for the right lens to flip, because initially when I used the 4x, I was like click, and I looked at the photo. I'm like that looks horrible. And then I clicked it again, and I'm like, oh, you have to wait for the lens to shift, and so it's not as fast as you think it would. They've got to work on that. There's a little bit of lag with that. But I think it'll make a decent change from the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Whether or not I grow tired of the shortcomings of the Pixel 4, the Pixel 6 Pro, remain to be seen. I can tell you that the third-party launchers just aren't supported very well on Android at this stage. That's unfortunate. But I'd rather use, despite the shortcomings of a third-party launcher on Android 12, I'd rather deal with those shortcomings than deal with the Pixel launcher, because the Pixel launcher is just, it's kind of sloptacular. Not a fan of that. So I'm going to try to set up both the Pixel launcher and Action launcher to see which one I go with. But I already feel at a distance messing with the Pixel launcher and the 4XL. I'm like, yeah, this is not exactly what I would want it to be. I'd be much happier, despite the shortcomings, with something else. And trust me, there are shortcomings aplenty. No, so that's something that I would certainly be looking at, like in terms of, this is the device I would be using every day, so I don't want the things that I use on the device to be not as fluid, not as responsive or zippy, not as good as they have been. It would be difficult for me, despite all the benefits of a Pixel, to move to what could be perceived as a lesser experience. And that doesn't just mean in terms of speed. It means in terms of overarching experience. So that's the thing that really, I'm not so quick to get rid of my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. I'm not thinking, oh yeah, I got to get rid of it. I'm done with it. I'm not anywhere near that. So the Pixel is this is its shot this year. This is what you get. We'll see if they improve it in software, though. Theoretically, they will with updates and patches. There's always been certain snags that have shipped, and they usually get patched pretty quickly. A Pixel 4 or a Pixel device at the end of its first year is definitely different from the Pixel at the beginning of the year. But again, it just speaks to the power of software. Software is the thing that makes it a transformative experience. Just keep getting rattling on this thing. By the way, I'm printing the impressor, the paper embosser thing for Jedi. I mean, they only had some. They had like a heart and a smiley face and a star, like really simple embossing things. Not that exciting, but like when I figure out how to work more with this kind of stuff, then I haven't done it. It'll probably come a little more natural to me, but I don't even know if Jedi's going to use this, so I don't want to go so far. Or much far beyond this. I mean, she already picked this up and thought and was pretending it was a cell phone, right? I'm like, well, she'll probably never have a phone. Like, look, here's my foldable. There we go, got a foldable. Is everyone happy now that I got a foldable? Are you good? Are you good with the foldable? No? I thought you would be. Jedi. The funny thing is she saw this as a cell phone, so I already know she's watched a whole bunch of old shows. Because they likely had phones that you could flip and flop out and then talk on the. I never had a phone like this. Maybe once, a long time ago. Maybe once, but that's it. I have looked at the Fairphone at a distance. I don't think it's available in the U.S. though. The Fairphone I don't think is available here. It'd be interesting to look at Perf, but now the problem is I'm spoiled. Like I'm pretty much 120 hertz or bust. Like, any device that I use, if it's not 120 hertz, it's just like, oh, this is sad times. Thank you, Chi-Town Deke. Welcome. Or welcome back, I should say. Hope everything is going swimmingly for you. It is possible. Your dad uses a rugby phone? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's Euro only right now. I think the idea of it is solid. I like the idea of it, but ultimately it boils down to experience. So I use 120 hertz on my phone, 120 hertz on my tablet, 120 hertz on my computers, the PC, minus like when I'm actually remoting into the PC and the Mac. I use 120 hertz on the Mac. On these, I have it, my MacBook connected to a couple of external displays here for multi-monitor setup. A flip phone, no data. Oh, yes. Clamshell, no. Maybe if it's wireless communication between the shells, or they can perfect rotational electrical connections. I was never that excited for the whole. You only get 60 out of your wall plug, 120V. No, not 120 volts. Like 120 hertz refresh rate in terms of a screen. So that's my jam. Like it's that and everything else. And then pretty soon it's gonna be all right. Well, now it's 144 because that's the next logical step. I don't think that it's as much of a leap to go to from 120 to 144 as much as it is to go from 60 to 120. That's a really big deal. Oh, the joke probably went over my head because I am not an electrician at all. It's right. I could print a Star Trek communicator. Flip, Scotty, beam us up. I think there's probably a model for me to build to print a Star Trek communicator. Maybe I should look for one because she was pretending with this. You have a 144 hertz monitor for over a year still in the box? What? Oh, shut up, Chi-Town Deke. That's horrible. No! How could you have that in the box over 60? How could you do that? Really? Star Trek communicator. There's a communication badge. There we go. TOS communicator. Okay, that might work. Pretty basic, but yeah, I could try to print it out. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, interesting. So it's two pieces or one thing file. Supports, yes. Why does it need supports? It doesn't look like it needs supports at all. Well, maybe under the pieces there. Sorry, I'm looking at a Star Trek communicator flippy outy thingy. Maybe I'll try printing that out for Jedi. Maybe I'll get her a Star Trek communicator. Your secondary display 60 hertz drives me nuts when I use stuff on it. Now, that's what I'm saying, dude. You can't. It's hard. Once you go to a high refresh rate screen, it is impossible to go back. Speaking of impossible to go back, I ended up watching the video. There's DJI, the people who do the drones, released a camera. And the camera is it's the 4D Ronin 4D, and the thing looks insane. Like if I were to buy like a camera for like production that wasn't live video production, I would probably try to budget for that. I forget everything else. I would try to budget for that. But the problem is I can't I can't justify that camera because I don't do a lot of the video if it's not live. I'm a one-man crew that way, which is fine. It's just that would, honestly, I'm like, man, if and when I'm able to, that would be the thing I would go with. C. Travis is here printing a pumpkin cookie cutter in Jesse Premium PETG. Nice. Is it the same? I got a blue one. I haven't printed anything in PETG yet though. We don't really do a lot of baking around here, so the cookie cutter action doesn't really do anything. This I thought Jedi might be able to use on paper. Do I have paper to test this on, by the way? Let's find out. Well, actually, I do. I'll be testing it here as soon as it's done printing on a piece of paper, this embosser. Are we caught up on candy corn? Yeah, we're caught up, minus the... again, tomorrow I'll knock 25 off my gram list. 60's okay for movies because they're best 30. 120 FPS movies, not really. In fact, that motion smoothing is usually the first thing I turn off, if I see it happening on a movie. I would rather watch a movie in or some kind of show or program in whatever it was broadcast at, like, so, or recorded it, like 24 FPS, 30 FPS. Rarely do you see a 60, if ever. That's one of the reasons why with my stream, I go out at 30 FPS, because honestly 60 would be overkill. Maybe at some point in the future, when I know I have enough system overhead, I do 60. But the problem with 60 is just extra processing, and it's a questionable like return. I could go 60 out of here, but I'm not sure it would do anybody, you know, that much good. Like, oh my god, I just need I need it. Let me put it this way: I don't have 4K recording capabilities at all. Oh, the red PETG. I got the blue. Yeah, he sent it. David, Dr. Andolph. Gemini Man was 120. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't even seen Gemini Man. I guess it didn't do that well anyway, so. I'm caught up on most of my shows. Most. More candy corn. You love candy corn? Ugh. No, thank you. I will not. Nope, not gonna do it. Candy corn is very. It turns out to be way more controversial than I thought it would be. People have very strong opinions. If we got Chris in 8K, we discern what the bird poop looks like better. What? Oh, bird poop. Well, see, that's the thing. Is I would invest in that camera if I knew I had someone to help operate it, because you can't. It's not really. It's not meant for this kind of style shot. Although that would be interesting. It would be interesting for me to like record something like live to tape. Oh, my Bobo hoodie? Yeah, I know. This is just, it's flecking off. Like this hoodie is like dead. I'm still wearing it because it's comfy. And honestly, the beaten up look kind of it came this way. Battle damage, so it works. If I knew I had someone to basically run it, operate it, do it, and then record it, and then have me just talk at it, right? Then I feel it would be worth the investment. Personally. But I don't geek out about a lot of the hardware, a lot of the equipment. I'm not production minded in that way. Like but it looks like it's got like a built-in gimbal, a built-in Steadicam, built-in like a lidar sensor, wireless control. Like it looks incredible at a distance. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what I'd use it for, and I want it. But you have to, you got to know what you'd be using it for. That's why I'm glad I didn't invest in a lot of equipment. Like, I just, invest as I go. I'm like, it's a law of diminishing returns. I'll try to get the best view or the best image that I possibly can. Yeah, that's an old talking Stormtrooper. I'm not going to broadcast in 4K. I don't even think Twitch can handle that. I think they top out at 1080p 60. So I'm like, all right, 1080p 30 is fine. No one really complains. In fact, someone says, how is it that your 1080p camera looks just as good even though it's not 4K? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. I'm not the production guy. I'm just the guy who sits on this side of the lens. Pretty simple. The secret is in the transcoding? Really? Really? You think so? Oh, yes, but I am a tech reviewer. Just like I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube account. Doesn't make me a YouTuber. But see, that's the thing, Groggy Nod. I usually just export. I record the clip in OBS on Windows, and then transfer it over to the Mac, clip it out, clip it down, and then just export from QuickTime whatever 1080p. It's a .mov. I couldn't tell you. I mean, garbage in, garbage out. I think everything that you see in the stream in this video is pretty much what comes out the other end. I'm sure more of it could even be adjusted, like I with bit rates and what have you. I'm topped out on bit rate though. Happy with OBS? Oh yeah, I mean OBS is as far as it's not versatile, but in terms of what I would be looking for, it works. Like when I was recording video before, I would have the camera connected on Mac OS and then record in Final Cut Pro. I would just dump it from the camera. And then as soon as I got this set up in the Windows PC, I'm like, oh, I'll just record it natively in OBS. And it's great. It's fine. It works perfectly. Not a single problem. Not a single hiccup. So, I mean, every so often, maybe I've run into a bit of a lag, but it kind of comes down to the ease of use and finding a workflow that works for you. You don't have to be a broadcaster to use OBS. Like if you just don't. I don't know, who was it? Someone on social media the other day is looking to jump into streaming, so he ordered a webcam and a mic, and he didn't even talk to me. I mean, he didn't talk to anybody, it seems, because if he would have at least asked the question like, what should I get, I would have pointed him to something, because he got a Logitech webcam, and there's nothing wrong with Logitech webcams. I used them for years, but honestly, after starting to use Rincubate Camo, I'm like, just use one of your phones, dude. It's going to have way better optics, and you're going to have way more control, and it's going to work Windows, Mac, Android, iOS. It's like the best way of recording video on a computer to a computer, you know, when you're using it by way of OBS, as opposed to just using your smartphone natively. Hey, Man Cave Hobbies, good to see ya. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Hope everything is going well. I do so hope. Patrick Williams 3D. Who's that? Droidcam wireless and USB. Yeah, Droidcam's kind of jank compared to Reincubate Camo. Reincubate Camo is the cream of the crop, and everything else is, I would not recommend it. Hey, Tactile. Good to see you here again. Welcome back. Did you win the printer? The printer giveaway with Loyal Moses is happening next Saturday. So I'll be teasing it and talking about it on this Saturday morning's YouTube live stream. So feel free to sign up and get the notifications for that. YouTube live on Saturday morning. And then Saturday evening, this Saturday evening, will just be the regular Twitch stream. And then Sunday... Wait. Sunday's just back to... It's Friday night guest, Saturday morning YouTube. Just kind of mixing it up. Trying to every week I want to try to bring another creator on and talk to them. Someone who's into technology in one way, shape, or form, potentially has a community elsewhere, if only to grow this community. The Loyal Moses thing's not on Twitch. No, it is. I'm going to be talking about it on YouTube, telling people that it will be on Twitch a week from Saturday. I have to in some way let the YouTube community know that they have an opportunity to get the 3D printer. So I got to let them know ahead of time. And so Sunday's the day, because I'm going to be doing a live video anyway. Sunday's the day to say, all right, if you want a 3D printer, you always wanted one, but you didn't want to spend the money, this is going to be the easiest way you can do it. And honestly, I'll be honest, I'm biased, but I hope that one of y'all get it. And I'm saying I hope one of y'all get the printer because y'all are here. And I appreciate that, as opposed to the people who are just there for that. It's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of giveaways. I could, at some point, lock giveaways. You can lock giveaways down to just subs only. I've thought about doing giveaways of a certain kind like that. I have. Man Cave says, if I win, I'm going to donate to my local kids' home. I can't win, but were I to win a mini plus, I would probably give it to my brother, Adam, because he has an interest in it. And I think he'd actually design stuff, too, to be printed by other people. You're working right now, Tactile says, on the Anycubic Halloween Lithophane competition, and one of the moderators and creators of the STL files, what people can download and print. Oh, nice! Is there? I haven't done a lithophane in a while. This is, I mean, this is good. I know I'm wasting this filament not printing a lithophane. Oops. But I was just going for I had white, so I needed a neutral color. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. It's pretty quick. We'll do a subs only giveaway for Canadian candy that day. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, are you gonna send them? Are you suggesting a gift box? You want to do a gift box, Liz? Do I do a live stream every Saturday on YouTube? Yeah, every Saturday morning I'm going to try to do a live stream on YouTube. Try. Not a lot of things happen on YouTube, but it's just, it's yeah, subs only. I hear you, Liz. The only thing I can think of for like a subs only giveaway, I mean, they're the big ones. Those are the draws. But like the smaller stuff, right? The smaller fun stuff. Game like redeem codes, if I can run, find them. The problem is that getting what it is to give away is so trying to line up the sponsors. Go over to the Anycubit website, download the files for free. All the files can be printed on FDM or resin. Oh, nice. The last lithophane I did was the one of Jedi. Oh no, did I do a Star Wars one? I've done a few Star Wars lithophanes. One personal lithophane. Look into that maybe again. No. You can giveaways can be, or at least through Stream Elements. I can ask around, but through Stream Elements, you can lock it down to just subs only giveaways. It's just a random gift. That's all it is. And I'd rather do subs only giveaways with virtual goods of some kind. It's just figuring out, well, what are the virtual goods? What does that look like? What is that? And because then you're also dealing with other laws too. Hey, Maker Tater, good to meet ya. Welcome to the Play Shop. Appreciate you following. Just 3D printing a little craft of sorts. This is something Frat M says, believe it's against the Twitch terms of service. Looking at it from a channel, you could use your partnership. Oh, well then I don't want to do that, Frat M. I will have to look. Unfortunately, I need to file a support ticket because my partner manager never gets back to me. I even had a call with Twitch today. They reached out to get some feedback on stuff. And I gave it to them. I'm like, yeah, anytime. They appreciated feedback. So we gave really good feedback. You mind if we reach out again? I'm like, yeah, not a problem. Anytime. You'll do something on Discord? There you go, Liz. It's too bad. It's too bad you couldn't do that. The thing, I'd imagine the reason why you couldn't do something like that, because then it makes it a lottery. And that's not... You're wading into funky territory. As long as Loyal calls it a gift, he should be fine with sending it anywhere, because there are different laws depending on imports, exports, customs. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. You just don't. That's another reason why I just stopped doing giveaways, because I got tired of not being able to help, like, half my audience. They're like, well, not half. 20% of my audience, well, I'm in Canada, or I'm in the UK, I'm in Australia, I can't participate. I'm like, get mad at the lawyers. Not me. Don't get mad at me. I didn't make up the rules. I just have to play by them. That's what a lot of people don't understand with creators. It's easy for you to say, do a giveaway. I'm not saying you're saying this specifically, but I'm saying it's easy for a viewer to say, do a giveaway. Why don't you do a giveaway? Hey, why don't you give that away? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? I mean, there's some people who just come in and just want that. It's at which point I go away. But as much as you might want a giveaway, the moment I call it, you can't call it a contest. It's you got to be careful about giveaways. It's just a gift, right? This will be a gift to somebody, because the moment you make it, like, you can't say sweepstakes, you can't say, there's certain words, like, you can't say certain words, because you can get in trouble for it. But if it's just like a gift, it's just a gift. That's all. So that's why I try to say, like, in relation to giveaways, someone's going to get a gift. Man Cave says, I like to give, not take. Also shipped direct from Prussia. Oh, that makes it easier. Yeah, you can't say raffle either. Unless it's like a free thing where everybody can enter. Hey, Hollywood! Give me some of those Black Series figures. Oh, Hollywood, I knew you'd be first in line. Apparently, tomorrow, we're getting the Pulse exclusives. I did not get it. Sometimes Hasbro sends those gift boxes. I didn't get one this time, which is sad. Really sad. Oh, is the only way to get it through the app? I probably should download the app then, huh? Because I usually just use the website, but if it's easier, I mean, I'm on the website. Click, 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 click. No, I'm glad you've been following for a while, Big Sports Fan. Appreciate it. You can't recall entering any creators giveaways? Dude, like, especially the bigger ones, like, yeah, good luck. I know, some people just buy, like, iPhones and say, all right, I'm giving away an iPhone. Like, that's a great way of getting a new, a big audience. Saldu Pop, I am printing a embosser. So this is the press here, and you insert the tiles here, and then press paper in between. And you basically make, like, whatever is on here. So, like, the designs that came are kind of lame in general, but Jedi might look like a heart and a star and a smiley face. It's like, all right, let's see if she even messes with it. Oh, I'm not getting pulled into that, Krusty 3D. There's no Intel versus AMD fight. I love Man Cave Hobbies. No fighting from me. I respect it. This is very, it's a big divide that we have. Because we're on opposite, not exactly opposite ends of the spectrum. And you never know. I know people who used to work at AMD that went to Intel. And I've known people who used to work at AMD, went to Intel, and then back to AMD. I'm pretty sure people have gone from Intel to AMD. So I'm not gonna. You're not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and be smack talking. I'm not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. AMD versus Intel is coming to an end in the next decade. You know, that's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about technology is it's always changing. It's always evolving, and that's the thing. Push to do better. Push to do more. Competition keeps everything healthy. I'll say that. Tactile says, would you like to see some of my list of things, what I have on my Facebook site? I sent you a link. Also, help people out to make lithophane pictures or help them out if they have any trouble producing one. Yeah, like, what have you done? I'd be curious. Every large OEM will be making their own ARM chips. You know, Maker Tater, I can't begin to speculate on that because I don't know. I will say this. You know, Intel's got a foundry business, right? And our CEOs talked about the future of that. So don't count Intel out at all. But it's interesting that you should say that because I'm not making any predictions. I'm not a hardware guy. That's not what interests me in relation to technology. Hardware to me is just a vehicle to give me a good software experience. If it is a good software experience. If not, I don't care if it's what it is. But yeah, the fact that like Apple's doing its own chips now, Microsoft's suggesting, Google's doing their own chips, like pretty soon, like which Intel's still the fight may change the fight, but that's technology, right? And the onus is on every company to maintain a trajectory. So I'm proud to say that Pat's at our helm. Very proud. And I would say that even if I wasn't, at Intel, I'd say, all right, I think he's got his eye on the ball, because you got to think towards the future. Leg processors of the future. Oh, Krusty. And I you know, like I said, as long, I just hope. Thank you, Tactile. Thank you for that. Ashmo says, my husband applied for a few jobs at Intel. Haven't heard anything yet, but everyone seems to have a slow interview process. Yeah, it took my interview process, despite, you know, having a pretty quick interview, it took like 2 or 3 months before it actually like came in. I'm like, all right. Custom software lifecycle still drives CPU architecture. I think it's possible. So like with everybody developing their own custom stuff, we actually, as users, as consumers, will get or should get better experiences. Should. That's my hope. And it's also my hope that the software runs in lockstep with the hardware, which I just don't, right now, I don't see a lot of. Right now, the only company that does that almost stem to stern is Apple. And even their ecosystem, I'm not in their ecosystem. I'm not. Despite having Apple products, I'm really no longer in Apple's ecosystem. I'm in everybody's, right? I swim everywhere. Well, not everybody's, but took you 8 months for you to land your job, Man Cave. Wow. Yeah, it just depends. I think you got a title that I had when I first joined Intel. Even though I came in as a community advocate, they hired me as a quote-unquote marketing manager. I'm like, huh? What does that mean? I'm not a marketing manager. I'm a community advocate. At the end of the day, I took care of all the tasks. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Let me focus that. There we go. It was a little overexposed. So what is it you say that you... so what is it that you would say you do here? Right now, I'm just farting around. That's my job. I fart around. No candy corn for a while, thank God. Yeah, I don't know if Loyal's found a schedule yet. We almost didn't raid him last night. It was almost Stacy, which I still want to raid her. Oh, was that Office Space? See, I'm glad that I don't have to quote unquote go to an office. Oh, what's the news I caught? Some big company out of Chicago. They're basically selling HQ, or they're downsizing or whatever, because everyone's going remote. Like, remote work is... Everyone better have a pretty good webcam, or start working on that setup. I hope y'all got a webcam, a good one. By the way, thank you, Gaffleg, for following here. Welcome to the Play Shop. Apologize, I did not do the shout out there. I was in the middle of talking about one thing or another. All right, so now, okay, I see. Right now, it's printing a heart. See if I can give you a slightly better view here. Yeah, you can see it printing the heart, because it's got to do the reverse. And then it presses in. Your company's closing 2 of your remote locations, doing work at home. Dude, Hollywood, I'm telling you. They're saving a ton of operational costs, dumping it to the employees. Well, in my estimation, it's not... I don't feel it's dumping. Like, I would much rather do it here. Like, do everything I need to do here than somewhere else. Me, personally. Is this real? I don't know. It could be. Yeah. He's got a... it's obviously a green screen. But yeah, he's talking to people who aren't really chatting. It looks like it's real. You work for a university and they told everyone they could stay remote in your department. I took the opportunity to move out of state. Oh, there you go, dude. Working remote definitely has its perks. Oh, I'd any day of the week. Electricity, HVAC, water, commercial real estate, rent, janitorial. I mean, the costs add up. I mean, it is a cost savings if you can figure out how to make it work, as long as your company can do it. I mean, there's certain people that have to be on site, but it's not my jam. Definitely not my jam. Coda 120, I think it's a green screen. Look at his color versus the color of the background behind him. I think it's a green screen. I don't think it's a legit set. Company said, workforce said, all folks within 50 miles of an office have to return to the office. I'm 4982 miles away. My manager said, how far is the drive? I told him it was 67 miles or so. That is what he entered. Ooh, smart. Smart. Man cave, yeah, I'd imagine you'd work remote. I'd imagine a lot of tech jobs do. Baby Yoda might not be returning for Season 3. Yeah, big fan. That doesn't surprise me. His story arc may have ended. Remember, it's the Mandalorian show, not the Grogu show. Although, how they're going to pull it off, it remains to be seen. Dark Toy Lord works remote. Had to go in the office for a company meeting last Thursday. Got email on Monday that COVID was reported in the office. Oh my god. What a comedy of errors. You like the idea, but you think the company should contribute some of the savings to the employee because your living expenses will go up. So, Groggy Nod, I tend to agree with that. I don't think... it's been suggested that some companies have actually lowered the salaries of the workers, which I think is a mistake. I think they should... I don't think they should be paid more, but their salaries should remain the same. I mean, the company, if it's losing money on the real estate, I don't know what to tell you. If productivity from those workers it stays the same or improves, that tells you everything you need to know. Oh, fix him, dude. The dad jokes didn't escape you. Those are printing like a boss. An emboss. Emboss. Like an M-dash. Oh, speaking of words, I need to write this down because I need to communicate to our homeschool coordinator, because the teacher today was telling Jedi they were talking about syllables in the English class, and I was in bed still, and I heard like how many syllables are in the word child, and I'm like, one. I'm thinking one, and I guess Jedi said one. She said child, and she said child, and I'm thinking, why is she? I'm like, no, child is like one syllable. So I Google it, I get the pronunciation key, and I'm like, yeah, it's one syllable. So I come downstairs, and even though Jedi said two, because that was the only way to get the teacher to move on, I'm like, that was wrong. So I'm going to have to I don't want to message the teacher. I told Jedi, don't tell the teacher that she was wrong, but I have to message him, like, how do we tell the teacher that Jedi was correct in saying the word child was one syllable? And I looked it up. I'm like, it is one syllable. Because I'm like, is it two? Like, am I wrong? I'm pretty good with syllables. That was never a challenge for me. It's pretty basic. Some companies have lowered salary of people that moved out of high-cost areas. I know this for a fact. Well, I don't think that's fair. I really don't. That's my humble opinion. I'm not saying that. I mean, who would want that? Who would want to do the same job for less money? I just don't. I think that's demoralizing. It's not doing the same job from a different location. What does that matter if you're doing your job? It's a question of doing your job for less money, and that's just it's not a good look. It's just not a good look. Tech and other companies lowering wages because they can get all these people that refuse to take restaurant and other CS jobs at lower wages, which is good news. I mean, moving up. Get paid more, even though, like, sometimes you get what you pay for, like in terms of an employee, right? Why not tell the teacher they're wrong? Beast Old One, a few different reasons. One, I don't want to challenge her authority as the teacher because that undermines her authority as the teacher, and I've entrusted her to help Jedi, and for the most part she's nailed it. So one, I wouldn't do that. Two, it undermines her authority with the other students and potentially the other parents, and I don't want to do that. That's not respectful. So I want to figure out how to be able to communicate that without undermining her authority. I'll challenge her because I know I'm right. Like, it's not like, I don't think so. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're wrong. Like, child is one syllable. She also messed up the other day and did not use less or fewer. She said, this is less than, you have less than 2 apples. I'm like, no, you meant fewer than 2 apples. But I didn't say that. So, like, this is the second time I've caught her in her grammatical mistake. David D. Randolph, 1976. It's not good news for the people that are trained for those tech jobs. Well, can they find another job where they're looking for qualified people? Are you qualified or unqualified? So that company's going to find itself out of business. If you hire unqualified people to do the job, you're gonna increase so many problems, potential churn. So that all boils down to the managers. That all boils down to management, where they're trying to save costs. I say don't try to save costs there. You get your internet and electric paid for. I think we had some kind of we had something like that, but I'm like, it's not a big deal. Like, to me, I'm like, I know for people that aren't used to working from home, it's a big deal, but I'm like, I think they offered like a few different benefits, but I was like, I'm good. I've already got a lot of the stuff that I need. Robotech 5 comes in with his first chat, or hers. Any tips when printing with ABS? Yes, don't do it without proper ventilation. That's the bottom line. ABS is not PLA. Nor is it PETG. If you want to increase safety, increase ventilation. There's a reason I do not print with ABS, and it's because of safety. I print with PLA because this is my only 3D printer, and it's sitting right here. You can attest to that. You used to work for Time Warner Cable. You don't want them to say, let the teacher be the teacher, and you just sit and be quiet. You don't want them to say something like that. No, I told Jedi she was right. I said, Jedi, you were right. Child is one syllable. You were correct. And I basically, you know, but I said, don't tell the teacher that. Because again, unless you're able to take the teacher to the side and solve the problem that way, it's uncomfortable. You know, the teacher's got her pride and she's doing her job and she's doing it well. She's like, out of her Jedi's teachers, she's probably the most enthusiastic. And I love that about her. I love that she's enthusiastic. Man Cave Hobbies notes, use a steel tip with ABS. Getting an enclosure from D. Randolph, 1976. And if you're looking for the link, here we go. That'll take you over to printedsolid.com. Child. No, it isn't. It's child. Child. Look it up in the dictionary. Child. One syllable. Child. One syllable. Noun. It's not child. Even though that's how she was saying it. Just check the filament you just bought. It's ABS balls. Ooh, be careful, Dark Toy Lord. Be very careful. Oh, Coda120, you're giving me a hard time? Oh, thank you. It's like, what are you doing? Having closure and ventilation and running micro Swiss with a hardened tip. I don't have much experience with any of that, but it sounds like you're on the right track, Robotech. Yeah, a quick Google just proves that. Like, no, it's one syllable. Jedi took it in stride, but I told her inside, it's like, no, you got it right. I don't know whether or not she guessed. It may have been very well a lucky guess for her to do. There have been times that she'll just say a number, and it's a total guess, which is always funny. But you can generally tell when someone knows the answer versus guessing, especially with Jedi. She's got to tell. The less than makes the teacher sound like they have more of a math background. No, even I have messed up and used less instead of fewer. You have fewer than 2 apples, so you're talking about the number, right? As opposed to you have less than what is required, so less is in relation to an object versus an amount. So fewer is tied to an amount. So you have less than 2 apples. I'm like, no, fewer than 2 apples. Versus you have less than scrupulous behavior. Hey, big fan, listen to Liz. I'm not saying Liz is always right any more than saying I'm always right, but Liz is more often than not always right. I would argue that less than is a syntax error, not a grammatical error. It's nah, I think it's tied to grammar. It's improper usage of the word, as opposed to a word that just doesn't make any sense, or structure that doesn't make sense. Unless it's the structure that's in question with syntax. Yeah. So the arrangement of words is syntax. That's why you always got a syntax error in the Commodore 64 days. The Commodore days. Oh, David, regale us with those times. It's more of a grammatical error in usage than it is syntactical with structure. English is challenging. I admit, as an English major, an English teacher, by degree, English teacher, there are many things that I mess up. Still. Many things. Several things. I have a problem with effect and affect. Constantly. So I use different words. I have issues with that. I've never had problems with homophones. Spelling can be a challenge at a time, but, I'm grateful for spell check these days. English teaching is very difficult. But, Aveline, good to see you. All the more reason I really want to step in and correct the teacher in her, in some grammar, because I feel that she's doing very well. You don't want to undermine someone. You just don't. It's not like that. You just don't want to do that. Not in that kind of context. Your and your are easy. There, and there, easy. It's and it's, easy. Like, I can handle that. But effect and affect, I can't do it. I do impact all the time, Groggy. I'm like, this is going to affect us in a bad way. No. This is going to impact us in a bad way. I use it all the time. That's how I do it. Capital and capital, sometimes I have to think about. Me fail English? That's impossible. You give me a Ralph Wiggum, I'll do it. Do it. Oh, Hasbro Post exclusives go on sale tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. Okay, good to know. I bet my Wookiee. You can do math easily all day, but English, forget it. Oh my god, I was just the opposite. I could not do math. So I enjoyed science. I never really enjoyed math. Maybe the early years, but even then, I feel like I would have benefited from a school type of environment that Jedi had. With math, I think I would have done fantastically better with math if I went the route of that we're taking Jedi. So I'm grateful. I think Diana, I told her this. I'm like, she did a really good job. This was despite its shortcomings, I think this is great. We get to homeschool her, but with accredited teachers. Like, that's awesome. Prints look really good. Well, thank you. I'm printing on a Prusa Mini Plus. We're giving away a Prusa Mini Plus next Saturday. So keep following. I'm here every night at 6 p.m. 3D printing something new. So feel free to join. But again, next Saturday, Loyal Moses is going to be joining as a guest, and we're going to give something away. I'm going to test the... Ooh, is this going to slide in? Oh, not really. Oh, man. There we go. It's kind of tough to get it in there. How am I going to get that out? Oh, my God. There we go. It's tight. Let me make sure I've got it the right direction. Okay, so clamps down. Each side has got a piece of the emboss. Oh, fix him, dude. So, I mean, like, this is awesome. All right, gonna place the piece of paper in here. Push it down. And, oh my God! Is it too bright? Is that too bright? Let me flip the camera. Can you see that? It worked so freaking well. Oh my God. I'm shocked. Dude. This is A 3D printing embosser. Oh my god, Jedi's gonna freak. So yeah, like, I did a star here. Let's show you the other side. Let's see if the shadow shows up a little better. I can see it in my preview, so that tells me that you should be able to see it in your preview as soon as it gets in focus. That's wild. Jedi! 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 Sometimes Diana's listening. Most of your printers you use for charity work. Would be good to have a good size Prusa to have for it. Well, the mini. We're giving away a mini. Hey, Faulty Giant. Good to see you. Welcome to the Play Shop. Chad the Alpha Male. Good to see you again. My name is Chad. I'm an Alpha Male. I don't know what that means. Me? I'm still in beta. Hey, Jedi. Oh, no, I was saying Fix Him, because I asked Fix Him, dude. I mean, he's really skilled with this stuff. Check it out. Look, it's an embosser. Okay, yeah, look, yeah. So see that star? Okay, so I've got the mold in here. You can put a piece of paper here and then press down. Press down. Press down. Don't move it. Press down hard here at the top. Press down hard at the top. The top. Press down hard. Okay, there you go. Okay, then take it out and you made a star. Now, right now I only have 2 other embossing things. You can switch them out for hearts or smiley faces right now.
Any paper?
Yeah, any paper. Yeah, they're a little hard to pull out. Mommy may need to help because you need some fingernails. But anyway, so I've got I was thinking like Star Wars ones kind of things. That'd be really cool.
Hello. It's a razor phone. Yeah. Mommy had a razor.
Daddy's not going to use a razor. He's going to grow it out until the end of Movember. So this is the beginning of my Movember beard. So if anybody asks for the next, thank you. I guess I have some DMs.
Some people slid into your DMs. What? Oh yeah, I gotta look at that.
Okay, David, you're on. I can mention it now, David. I'm fine with that. I'm down. Yeah, you bet. So have fun with the embossing paper. So the stars, kind of cool. Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of designs, but they made a blank one. The model is, let me grab it for you. Thingiverse. How did I find this? Emboss. Oh, there's a basic one. Oh, here it is. Emboss paper stamp. Here's the model. Let me link it to you. Oops. Boop. There you go. Here's the link on Thingiverse. All right, D. Randolph says, promote the hell out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna be. The beard is coming. FYI, it is. This is. I've decided. I'm like, I need a head start, a good 10-day head start to get into November because otherwise it won't grow out very well. And then I'll usually, like this time of year, I'll start it in October, go through all the way through November, and then like maybe 10 days into to December, shave it off. So we'll be into the Christmas season easily. So David Randolph, I'm gonna announce. Here we go. Is everyone ready for this? Especially the loyal community. Y'all are loyal, but I mean loyal's community would appreciate this. Starting Monday, in this coming Monday, leading up to Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Remember, that Saturday, the 30th of October, we're giving away a Prusa Mini Plus. Courtesy of Loyal Moses, directly from him. He's going to be joining me as a guest on the stream. We're going to geek out about 3D printing stuff for, a little while and then do the giveaway. David Randolph is offering to do a drawing each night for a subscription box with 2 spools of filament. So we'll be giving away a subscription box each of those days. Just like we did the printed solid giveaway before. This may be a little easier to manage because it's just one. Totally down. And I've come to understand you have, like with the subscription box that David sends out, he often has like unique colors that go out. as well. So, yeah, some of y'all may be getting some filament. All right, let me, how could we do this? Yes, where he tests colors. Ah, that's what it is, RC Maniac. US and Canada only. Unfortunately, we have to lock it down because I mentioned this earlier, the lure. So sorry if you do not live in either of those countries. How can I tease this? I've got what's the next thing I need to print? I don't have any. I haven't had anything that really jumped out at me. I had the white on the bed, so I just went with it. I'm like, what could I do? And I just kind of browse. I was browsing. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. But there's nothing that jumps out at me that I think Jedi would get a kick out of or could use. Or any fun stuff. And I was looking for, different Halloween stuff. I think we've printed a lot of Halloween stuff. More than we're probably ever going to ever use. So I'm like, all right, okay, we did the Halloween, it got played out, did the fun, Fix 'em Dudes awesome, Pumpkin Pie Fighter. I don't think anything's going to beat the Pumpkin Pie Fighter. Seriously. I don't think anything can beat it. It was too good. I should print an emergency whistle? No. I have a week to perfect your entry and drawing system. Nah, it's not a problem. Because Stream Elements makes it easy. We'll just do it every night. I gotta figure. I want to tease this on Twitter now. But I need a good.
Rednecky MC just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you for the sub gift, TX Rednex MC. Oh, to Sunshine. Haven't seen her in a bit. Train whistle for the hype train. Well, we had the hype train graphic. I forgot to throw it up again, didn't I? Blah, throw it up. Don't get me started on throwing up. Okay, let me go grab a spool. Let me figure out what I'm going to print next. Unless anybody has any recommendations. Because that would dictate what color I was going to possibly use. I thought about printing the articulated shark that I saw on Fangs. I thought that might be kind of fun. A little shark, print in place shark. Though Jedi still can't find her salamander. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, as much as I loved Squid Game, if I finish a series, that says it all. I'm not sure I really want to print a Squid Game anything. Cause I'm like, But it was a good series, for sure. The Saturday one should just go to the printer winner. D. Randolph, that works for me. No candy corn tonight? No, it's here. We did a fair amount earlier. People came right out of the gate and they were like, all right. And then Mark H and NC sent black licorice, which is just as disgusting, if not more so. So these are, these are like the blackjacks I'm going to use for lumps of coal this holiday season, but the candy corn's still 200 per or 500 because this is really skanktacular per licorice bite right now. Ugh. And so who cheered? Someone cheered 1,000 and then I had to mix them together. It was horrible. Someone did it on behalf of Fix 'em Dude. Have I printed a phone case, a Vader phone case? I've not, but I'm usually fine with like official phone cases. I'm not really into the printing phone case thing. Just like I'm not into printing the a lot of the other stuff that many people print. I'm weird that way. I know. Who did the 100,000? Oh, Graham. Graham Lang. Who I've known. He actually recorded a few videos with me eons ago. Do I ever design my own prints? No, not really. Send them to you. No, I can't. This. Trust me. If I don't get through all this candy corn, it's going directly into Diana's mouth. There's no questions. Like, that's how it's gonna be. I know there are a few. Let me see here. I can kill those. Should I print? I've got the snowflakes. Although those are only gonna be fun when we get the tree. big snowflakes. What else? Nothing. I haven't. I don't. I pretty much blew through my stack. See, what color have I not done to print a Vader? Alright, give me a minute. I'll BRB. Ooh. I almost pressed the wrong button. I will BRB. I'm gonna grab some printed solid filament. Filaments. Here's a color I have not printed with yet. The yellow bird. I'm gonna do a Vader in yellow. And other things in yellow, because why not? But I want to get the teaser going. Social. Oh, gotta grab Jesse. Alright, now I've got to... Where is Aziz Light? What are we going with? Avaline Blue? Fair enough. I was going to turn these on anyway, so... Thank you. That's not blue. Blue. Let's do... let's flip over to the plain view. Sorry. Oh, okay, Ashmo, I'm going to let you drop. And then I'm going to flip over to a clean view. Get your points. You're gonna land. Oh. I was going to flip over to clean view so I could get the teaser out for printed solid. Oh, actually, I need to... Give me a second. How can I? Oops. Oh, crap. Oops. Do not want to do that. I'll break it. Alright, try it again. What's my favorite color? I don't know. I like trying, like, with the... That's the thing. I appreciate David sending all the filament he has, because I like trying... I mean, usually I'll see a model, I'm like, that would be great in this color. Or that would be great in this color, and then I go with that. But since I'm not finding any models right now, I'm just going with a yellow, because it's a color that I haven't had a chance to try yet. Oh, crap. It's covering the sticker, but... Here's the problem, is that the sticker is like that, so. Where is... Alright. Here we go. Got the smile. Would you rather have taste buds covering your hands or not taste food and drink again? Not taste food and drink again. That was a good would you rather. That was a good one. Alright, so let me go in to my data. Got the photo. Copied over. Going back to Twitter. Oops. me crop that a bit. It'll be fine. Okay. Guess what? Now I gotta craft the tweet. Starting Monday through Saturdays, Prusa 3D Mini Plus give away from okay, let's just start. I'm going to run out of characters. Starting Monday through Saturdays, Prusa 3D Mini Plus giveaway from Loyal Moses to my community on Twitch. You printed solid is giving away a starting Monday through Saturdays, starting Monday every day and every day through Saturdays. Prusa 3D Mini Plus giveaway from Loyal Moses to my community on Twitch. Printed Solid is giving away a subscription box with 2 spools of filament. Is one. Okay, so that's about right. Starting Monday and every day through Saturdays, Prusa 3D Mini Plus giveaway from Loyal Moses to my community on Twitch. Printed Solid is giving away a subscription box with 2 spools of filament. Hang on. I can make this better. It's all happening on Twitch TV, Chris Perillo. There we go. How am I gonna do this? Starting Monday and every day through Saturdays, Prusa 3D Mini Plus giveaway from Loyal Moses. Printed Solid is giving away. I'm trying to word this well. Starting Monday, every day through Saturdays, Prusa 3D Mini Plus giveaway from Loyal Moses. Printed Solid is giving away a subscription box with 2 spools of filament. Give away a subscription box with 2 spools of filament inside each. It's all happening on Twitch now. Okay, there we go. I would appreciate the tweets and retweets. Here's the tweet. Thank you for the tweets and retweets. Oh, hey, set to build. I almost called you Sweat to build. I don't know if you've ever broken a sweat doing. Oh, we got a charades redemption too. What's the? I gotta turn to my moderators for the charades redemption. One of the mods got to tell me what I'm doing. A book. You could hear the cogs turning? That's because I was thinking. I was thinking hard. Book, movie, or TV show. Here we go. I got the 2 words. Oh, sorry. Coda 120 got it. Oh my god. I was like, babies, you got baby. I'm like, there's 2 of them. I got 2 of them, rocking 2 of them. You're all monkey. Add points to Coda 120. She gets a mill. Cool mill. Just like that. Bam. It's as easy as it is to earn points around here. Super easy. Super easy. No, speaking of super easy, I gotta get this filament loaded. Slice me a Vader. Gonna slice me a Vader. Whoa, I'm gonna slice me a Vader. Did I eat 75 candy corn? No, I ate 25 because I figured, you know, I didn't want to go into a diabetic coma shock again. So I ate 25 at the top of the show when people were coming in hot and heavy. And so I crossed out 25, and I'll do another 25 tomorrow at least until I'm down to 0. So I will get to the others after yesterday's bits-a-thon for the candy corn. I'm making payments on the candy corn. I'm paying down the candy corn. Because otherwise, the last thing I'd want to do is right off the bat, eat 75 candy corn. Thank you for following UK Scone. I wouldn't want to eat 75 candy corn. And then suddenly get flooded with more candy corn from bits. Uh-oh, crap. You got another redemption there for charades. We will do that. And we get this filament locked in. Let's do it this way, I guess. More candy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the bits slowed. Well, I'm not glad the bits slowed down, but it did slow down. So dramatically so. I saw another question from DG776. Especially given you're homeschooling your daughter, do you and Diana dread the day in a few years when you will have to have the talk with your daughter? No, I won't. I've always been pretty direct with Jedi. I've always talked to her as though she was old enough to understand. I've never really baby talked her, which I'm sure, you know, some people say, oh, I just, it's not, oh crap. It's just one of those things that, I guess to me, I'd rather talk to her like I'll always talk to her. Like, that's not gonna change. I hope she respects that. I can't remember which... I'm gonna have to re-slice a few things because I want to make sure I get the right temperature. Wish Loyal Moses was here. Oh, no, it's all good. We've had a lot of big candy corn nights even without Loyal Moses. Thank you for being here, big sports fan. Hey, Shadow Quark. Just doing some filament pooping. And I need to pop back to the Windows machine and do what? I needed what? I've done BB-8s. What did I do? Oh no, I'm going to have to reslice anyway. Darth Vader. Brim. Actually, I'm going to do the coins. Because sometimes the first print doesn't exactly come out fine. Collection. Coins? Oh, what's in here. Coin collection. We're gonna slice to Jesse PLA. Slicing that now. Get the coins going here. On yellow. I don't know, what else could I 3D print in yellow? Pac-Man, I could do a couple of Pac-Mans. I gotta find a good Pac-Man model. Just PLA. Print solid. Doing the coin collection. Let's re-slice this. Let's go to 10. 10% should be fine. Alright, there we go. Get this print going. Get some yellow stuff now. Pac-Man, I can print Pac-Man. What else can I print? Thank you for following Dual Dragon. Welcome to the play shop. Just started another print here. I've got, let me pull back here. Zoom it out a bit. Actually, I'll take you over to this view. A little more exciting. Print a weighted companion cube. A Pikachu? It's not a bad idea. I've seen a few Pikachus. Ashmo says, I think if you start talking to your kids early about stuff and using proper terminology, it's not as awkward when they're older. That's my feeling. We've had to have certain discussions about bodies. Because she's definitely seen differences between daddy and mommy. That happened years ago. But, you know, boys are different than girls. Males are different than females. That's how most of them are born. Not all of them, but. Coda120 says, there shouldn't really be a talk. It's a gradual thing done in an age-appropriate way, so it becomes no big for parents or children. That's my feeling. Is like, I'm just going to talk to her directly. Oh, this is the deal. Here's what it is. Ooh, that's a nice yellow. That's a bold yellow. It's a really nice yellow. I'm gonna like these coins in this yellow. You know, I kind of now wish I would have done those embossed stamps in yellow. They would have been good in yellow. Like really good. Fair enough, Krusty. I don't disagree. Girls definitely do not have urinals. Oh, that's a cool Pac-Man. Print and place Pac-Man, internal moving parts that simulate mouth opening and closing. That's kind of cool. That is pretty cool, dude. That's a good find. I think I may be printing that little Pac-Man. Although I don't know how it, you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good one there. Big Fan, good find. I love how Big Fan, who doesn't have a 3D printer, has found some really interesting things for me to print. Like I said, sometimes in terms of prints, I don't necessarily find the model. I look at the color and go, oh, this would look cool in this, or that would look cool in that. That's a cool Pac-Man. Or about as cool as you can get. This one I might print several of for all the kids in the neighborhood. It's kind of fun. Alright, Pac-Man. Look up... Hang on. We got a first-time chatter, Dual Dragon. Look up 5 on Thingiverse. It's a Real cool looking Pikachu. Let's find out. You can link. It's okay. We've never had the need to turn off links here. Oh, that is pretty wild. Dude. That is... I don't know if that could support or work without supports, but... Dang, dude. That is pretty... That is a styled Pikachu. We don't have any Pikachu stuff. Any Pokemon. Jai's got some Pokemon cards that I've thrifted. Well, that's pretty wild. That would probably... But that's so styled. It's so styled that I'm not sure it would work well with FDM. Companion Cube. Let me see. Because isn't that... Yeah, that's... Companion... See, I never got into Portal. I know it's Portal. What Star Wars... Yellow Star Wars is out there. Maybe I can do another one of Fix'em Dude's modded lightsaber print in places. Because Jedi's got the pink one that she plays with at times. And now she can have a yellow one. That'd be fun. Ooh, bless me. Sorry. Yeah. Oof. So I'm going to be printing these coins now. Definitely will not finish by the time the show is over. Ah. Candy corn. Are you serious? I'm not gonna... No. This is something... No. I'm not gonna... No. I'm not gonna 3D print a candy corn. Nor is it gonna be a candy corn vase. Loyal's printed candy corns. I'm like, no. No. Not gonna happen. I'm not into it. I'm not interested. Do not want. The yellow is perfect. But not for a candy... I've had enough candy corn to last a lifetime. Thank you very much. And I finally got the taste out of my mouth. I'm not going to buy the candy corn purse, Liz. Bite Saber says, candy corn. Hand-delivered candy from Satan himself. What's this? Star Wars Christmas. Have I seen this one before? I don't think I've seen it. Boy, that looks very complex. I don't know if that would print well either. It's a 3D model, yes, but definitely not something that's more of a 3D design. Not necessarily something to print. I've seen the low poly Pikachus before. Star Wars cookie cutter Christmas tree. Oh, that's kind of cool. Although, like I said, we don't really do a lot of baking around here. Mr. Game and Watch. I don't even know. What is that? Mr. Game & Watch? What is it? Display. Is it from something? Oh, Amiibo. Yeah, I don't...
No more 3 cheer decks 200. Candy corn needs you teat.
Come on, No More 3. Really? Uh-oh. No More 3's getting started with the friggin' candy corn again. Fine. Oh. There, Liz. Hang on. There's your candy corn. It's out. It's so blurry. It's blurry. It's a blurry corn. Ugh. I enjoy the time the candy corn's in my mouth when I'm not biting into it. Because the moment I bite into it... I have not developed a liking. In fact, just the opposite. Ugh. Once you bite, it brings out that birthday candle goodness. You know, candle is about right. I've tasted candles. I've smelled candles that taste better than this. Do you actually have to eat it, or can you swallow it like a pill? I'm afraid of swallowing it like a pill. I don't want to choke. And yeah, see, you all get to enjoy candy corn, because that's what I'm calling channel points right now. And then come Christmas, it's gonna be lumps of coal. If I've got to eat this stuff, then that's what you guys get as rewards. Woo. You can print a Mario star might not be bad. Or a question mark block. That might not be bad. Sesalm asks, has candy corn affected your bowel movements? I think so. I've had to stop eating grapes. Grapes were causing me a great deal of problem. And I didn't know that. Because I was just eating grapes. I'm like, and I kept having problems when I had all these grapes. And I was like, I can't eat grapes. Grapes are causing problems. So grapes cause problems with me too. Candy corn, I can't say though. I don't think it's been that much of a change. It's sugar. It's all sugar. And I'm grateful you've given my pancreas a rest tonight. Very grateful. I'm grateful for all the support and having fun and all that. But the problem is there is such thing as too much of a good thing. Star? Are you finding the star? Oh, that looks kind of neat. But that's not really a Mario star with the balls on the end of it. That's not how it looks. The chainmail bracelet? Oh, that is kind of cool. How well does it latch, though? Is it a print in place? It is. That might be kind of fun to try. The print in place chainmail bracelet. Alright, I'm going to drag that to the desktop. Not a bad find. Not a bad find at all. I love that y'all find this stuff. You also hate candy corn, but I love seeing you eat them. Diana said the same thing. She's like, I don't know why this is so entertaining. I don't know why, seeing you be tortured is so entertaining. I don't either. Why? No one knows. I love y'all for it, though. I really do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think I could do it. Oh, what's this? Battlefleet, Star Wars Rebels versus Empire. Oh, cool! So it's like Battleship, a custom-built Battleship. That's a lot of friggin' pieces to print. That is a lot of pieces. But man, that looks... Star Wars Battleship. Wow. When was this made? When was that Star Wars Battleship made? Battlefleet. Boy, someone did a pretty good job with this. I mean, we already have Star Wars Battleship, so this is not as interesting. But those little models look kind of fun. Even on FDM. Star and Moon. Vape Doom says, not a fan of candy, but I like the pumpkins. Yeah, I hate candy corn. The pumpkins, I don't like pumpkin pie. I like 3D printed pumpkins. But, the whole eating pumpkin thing, yeah, not so much. I don't think I could do a challenge with the pumpkin. Because I don't think I could stomach it. I know I could stomach candy corn, I just can't stand the flavor. I know I can stomach black licorice, I just can't stand the flavor. There are certain foods that I cannot stomach. Cannot. Like, I will gag. I couldn't even swallow. Yes, David S. Pumpkins. I'm hoping that I get to introduce Jedi to David S. Pumpkins this year. The funny... how that skit took off is beyond me. Oh, the star? Is that... What is... Moon and star, same style as flower. That's pretty cool. It's got a weird grid effect on it, though, but... Although Diana had a little painting of a star for a while, and it didn't really go anywhere. Cool Star Wars spine for 3D printing. Let's find out. Candy corn. Oh, that's not funny. I'm not 3D printing a freaking candy corn. What about pumpkin seeds? Little salt, they're delicious. Yeah, as long as they've been shelled, yeah. I like pumpkin seeds. I've enjoyed pumpkin seeds. I picked them up when they were on sale. Yeah, Sesam, I'm not sure about a 3D printed Squid Games. Honestly, I'm very cautious about what I print, because it's like, okay, well, first of all, why are we printing it? Where's it gonna go? What's it for? You know, and it's like, well, then as soon as I print it off, then it's gonna have to go somewhere, right? And as much as I enjoyed Squid Games, I think it was a great series. I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm not sure I want to 3D print anything from it, but I'm not a bust collector, so. What's this? May the 4th be with you. 1-2 Ewok Bounty Hunter. 1-2. That looks cool, but probably for probably not for FDM. Let me see here. That looks cool for resin, because it may require too many support. Do I have brown filament? I think I was sent Jesse PLA brown. Let's see here. Well, maybe this could work without supports, or too many supports. That's not bad. All right, I'm gonna try it. The 1-2. Standard miniature gaming. Require a little support. Yeah, I can see where the supports would be needed. Thank you for following. Jake had a cake. I hope the cake was good. Welcome to the play shop. Just 3D printing some of my maker coins in a filament that I've not yet tried, from a brand that I've used, that is tried and true. Hi Science, it's not to meet you. I'm not sure what to make of that sentence. Do I like pumpkin spice? And if so, do I go crazy for it? I've had things that I've enjoyed that are pumpkin spice. I don't mind pumpkin spice flavored things. I don't go out of my way to get pumpkin spice anything. I think the next pumpkin spice thing I'm getting, Liz, I think, is sending some cereal from Canada that I can't get here. Maker coins, yes. Or creator coins, because I'm a creator. Oh, the honeycomb game, yes. I kind of want to play that honeycomb game. Spoilers, like, if you have not seen Squid Game, you're missing out on a good series. You should have seen it by now. Let's do this. I'm not sure you're going to have that many points after just joining UK Scone, but here we go. Add points to UK Scone. Have at it. There you go. 100,000 points. Have I seen Alice in Borderland? I've heard of it, but what? Give me a synopsis. Like, why would I be interested in Alice in Borderland? Why might I be interested? Because I have heard about that. Oh, you suffer from extreme bad typing? Okay, no worries. Jake had a cake. You're still welcome here. I can work around it. I can figure it out. Oh yes, the hub Star Wars. I printed out. This was, when I did it, it was a little, if I remember correctly, it was just a little messy. The supports were a little messy. So I'm pretty sure I used supports on it. Or did I? I can't remember. Because I printed out the Vader one. Maybe I'll try him again. It's not a bad idea. Might as well. I just don't... I remember him not being... Like, after I did it, I was like, eh. Oh, if I like Squid Game, it's good? Alice in Borderland? Okay. Is that Netflix? Was that Darth Vader? It is. It's a styled Darth Vader. Like, almost like a chibi Vader. Here, let's flip over to this camera. It's almost like a chibi Vader. I did this a long time ago. Jesse, Brad's Orange Glitter. The only thing I might not like about them is the fact that I'm never going to use them as a keychain, and they came with... Maybe that's one of the reasons, like, I would love a whole Star Wars series like this. So, I think that would be fun. I printed other things, but... Right now, I mean, my next plan with this filament is to do a... this is the Army Green Jesse PLA. These Vaders are articulated. Legs and arms and hands, if they go in well. But I'm going to be printing this Vader in this yellow as well. That's kind of become my go-to model. The Vader. In the different filament colors. Thank you for following McRib79. Oh man, I used to love McRibs. I don't know why people didn't like them. I loved them. 3D print Santa in carbonite. Oh my god. This I have to see. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that might be... yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, yeah, that's pretty funny. You have to remind me again when we get to that time of year. But a 3D printed Santa in carbonite. I'm going to have to set up a Christmas folder. A dedicated Christmas holiday Life Day folder. McRibs likely don't have meat in them. Well, then maybe I can eat it. Oh, I made a Lego version? I haven't really printed anything that's Lego-esque. That's a MakerBot Marvin Vader. Yeah, but that's what was on the Colts 3D page when I was sent to it. Y'all are giving me some really good ideas for prints, too. Dark Holocron? A Sith Holocron? Yeah, I've already got a licensed Sith... I haven't printed any Holocrons because I already have, like, the licensed ones. Like, if I already have one that's, like, licensed, I'm not inclined to, like, print. I could print a green Android robot Google toy. I've already got... Or I had, at one point, one of those Android toys. You don't understand the hype with pumpkin spice. I know and see people that go bananas for pumpkin spice, do whatever it takes to get it. It's a thing. We just made it a thing, like David S. Pumpkins. It wasn't a thing, but we turned it into a thing. That's what we do around here. We make non-things a thing. What are you gonna do? Apart from look for more models. Alice in Borderland came out last year, and then on Netflix got it recommended after I binged... it got recommended after you binged Squid Games. Okay. Thank you for the reco. I'm kind of in between shows right now. There's nothing that... I guess I gotta update. I gotta see if any new shows have been published after last night. There's no new series that I haven't caught up on right now. But you would be maybe the second or third person to have mentioned Alice in Borderland. I'm like, alright, maybe worth a shot. Could print the Lord of the Rings ring. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. How well is that going to print out, though, in FDM? Really? Oh, actually, it's at 0.1 mm layer height, because... Oh, you can print the different sizes, too. Wow. Holy cow. Yeah, resolution 0.1 or lower. Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be very, very... very small. That might not be too bad in a gold color. Although the closest thing I have is the gold. Now, I had two different gold ones. I ran through one, and then I got a spool from David. But not a gold like this. It's more of a... Do I have it here? I used to, but I guess I don't have the gold. Gold! I love gold! Got a few Vader things back there, but nothing like that. this is the closest, like a mustardy gold. I may end up doing it with that. That's not a bad one. If I knew what size, you know, to print out, then I'd do it for Jedi. Not that she doesn't really wear anything that I print. Horde 7, you have no interest in watching Squid Games? Yeah, it's a little gory for me, but it's good. I've been watching Invasion on Apple TV. It's just been released with Sam Neill. Oh, okay. I haven't really... I didn't know. I actually, there is one series that I watched on Netflix with, what's her name? Bo-Katan. What's the actress's name? Starbuck. Katie Sackhoff. And I watched the first season, and it kept me interested, but I'm not sure if the second season has me hooked. I'm not sure if I'm going to drop out yet. You printed some small stuff at point one, and they look good. Oh, I bet. I don't print a lot of things in at point one. I've done it before, if I really want fine detail. But like things like this, nah. Point two is more than enough. You still have so many hours left on this earth, so we have to use my media hours sparingly. Only got time left for about 5,000 more books. There you go. RC Maniac, enjoy your daily walk. I do my walk when I do errands. I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I do power walking. Let's see how many steps I got in today. I got in 6,000. That was an average day. Some days, I don't know how I do it, but like some days it's like 10,000. Like, how the hell did I get 10,000? Where'd those 10,000? Print all the horror stars. I'm not into horror, though. Like, not my thing. I'll never be into horror. So it's really funny that they sent us the Chucky doll. Because, like, what are we going to do with this freaking Chucky doll? You found a Porg Santa Claus? Thank you, big fan. Let me check it out. Santa Porg. Oh, that's kind of cute. Is it a bust? It's not. You can't download it anywhere, can you? It's just a print. Oh, there it is. Santa Porg. Where's the model? How do I get to the... Oh, there we go. Santa Porg, Santa Claus. That's kind of cute. All right. Fotis. It's a Fotis Mint. That's why it looks good. That's why it looks good. That might be good in red. Dark Trooper Articulated. I'm not sure about the Dark Trooper like this. I might wait for the actual figure to be released, but looks like it was constructed to be printed in FDM or resin. I know. That. Is it hard to print 3D? Not really. I mean, if I can do it, I think anyone can, honestly. Seems like you get an image and then the printer does the work. Kind of, you slice it and then you take the model. You download the model.
Robotech5 just subscribed.
Hey, Robotech, first of all, I appreciate you following today. Second of all, I appreciate you subbing with Prime because it's an immense help. I'm very, very grateful. For anybody who subscribes or cheers or tips, it makes these streams worth doing. I mean, I love hanging out with people. I enjoy spending my time with everybody here in the evenings. Gives me something constructive to do. Because honestly, I love 3D printing and geeking out about one thing or another. So thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Oh, I love those stretches. Oh, the stretches are so good. Oh no, now you're getting a yawn out of me. Oh man, not just stretch, but a yawn. Woof. Sorry about that. Sorry about the yawn. It won't happen again. Actually, it will, but you know. Toying Around is doing a toy unboxing. Some toys unboxings here. Thank you for the follow, JFlow 3000. Welcome to the play shop. Now I'm sorry for spreading the yawns. No candy corn for subs. No candy corn for subs. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Still 200 for a candy corn. Still 500 for black licorice. But for subs, moving forward, from this point on, black licorice. Subs get a black licorice, because that's the equivalent, right? So. Is that fair? From this point on, and you may have to remind me. Does that work? Does that work for you? Is that good for you? Something like that? A sub is cheaper than 500 bits, so I'm down for that. Is it? I thought it was $5. Isn't that a sub? Oh, I guess it's, unless they're doing a discount or whatever. I like subs too. Subs are fun. Subs are fun. Because we're at 408 subs. Because that's what happens with the gifted subs. Like, inevitably, over the course of the month, like, if it's a gifted sub, they may trail off. So. Oh, it's 10 for 500 bits. That's what it is. Is it? No. No, that doesn't sound right. Unless there's something lost in the exchange. Or depending on where you're buying.
Code 120 shared X100.
Oh, it's Canadian. Okay. You prefer ships to subs? How about subs to get candy corn? Well, Horde 7, that's what I'm just trying to find a balance. That's all. Thank you, Coda 120. Appreciate it. You created something for me, Joshua? Uh-oh. I'm afraid to find out what that is. Do I dare ask? Is it a notch?
Aceless shared X100. Big half if big half.
Okay, so okay, are you, Liz, were you completing the other half of Coda 120? So that's a full, ow. Ow. Yeah. Let me know if I can see this. I can. Oh my god. That's so funny. What happened to my hair? That's cool, but unfortunately I don't think I can print that. The reason why, that's cool, is the, that is so wild, Joshua. Because you have freestanding elements, so it won't print. But I can see it. Ugh, there. Bah. Yeah. You created it in Tinkercad? Tinkercad is an amazing little tool. I'm really impressed with Tinkercad. Oh, I forgot. We got the hype train, so that means I gotta turn on a couple of graphics here, including Jedi's hype train graphic. That's how you know we're in the middle of a hype train. The beginnings of a hype train, at least. Attempting to leave the station. Yeah. Ugh. Send you a screenshot of what? The link? You should be, if I can see it, I think you can see it. This is what you're going for here.
Kurt Grosser just gifted 1 subs.
Ah, Kurt, really? Really? thank you for the sub gift, but I can't. Oh, I can't get the bag open. Oh man. Uh, oh.
No more 3 cheer decks 200.
Candy corn and licorice. No, this combo is nasty. Oh. Hang on. One candy corn doesn't overwhelm you because the black licorice is so strong that it overpowers the candy corn. I couldn't even taste that candy corn. The problem is when I have like multiple candy corns and black licorice. Like you need to have... Wow, so the way to eat candy corn is eating black licorice, which is something that's just disgusting for a completely different reason. Ugh. I've discovered something new. Eureka! How to not be disgusted. Oh man, I hate that. I hate the feeling on your tongue after you've eaten black licorice.
Paceless cheered X100. Last one of the night. Have a whole one for my effort.
Here, you get a can. I'll eat this candy corn that looks like a shoe. All right, but look, I got your graphic up. No. I don't want you to touch things, because I don't know where your hands have been. Duh.
Wait, we're on the level?
Hype train. Oh,
What about the
crap.
coffee?
I ate, no, not during the problem is that when we're doing the candy corn for exchange, then I give people bonuses, so I do it differently while we're doing this. Oh. There was my mistake this time. I should have eaten the candy corn on the side of the mouth where I ate the licorice, where the taste or the flavor was still lingering. I ate it on the other side of the mouth. That was the problem. Oh, you updated it? Oh, waiting for it to update here. No, that's Jessie. No, it's Jessie. It is not Wishbone. Different kind of dog. I'm not going to 3D print a candy corn. No.
Yes.
At all. Oh, okay. Hype train over. So we'll... What the hell was that? Jenny just screamed. Alright, I will take a look when that loads, ultimately loads. It's not loading for me right now, Joshua. But I will take a look. I gotta be careful, especially with the smaller pieces, because the smaller pieces go and, the smaller pieces do, they sometimes, they're brittle, and they have broken away. Getting ready, here. Y'all have any choices for a raid, a fun raid? Someone we haven't done in a while? Maybe someone completely new? Extend the community a bit? Possibly? People doing models. What's this? Pottery. Some dude doing pottery. Oh, Rhinoline. We raided him a long ass time ago. Food and drink. Knitting. Different people playing different games. I'm trying to find a balance, and how about subs get Anakin Skywalker, because that'll bring balance to the Force? Well, that's a good way of doing it. Thank you for the posture check. I am now sitting up straight. Let's see here. I'm gonna browse around. Let's see here. What do we got? Science. Pfizer booster. What? My earthquake. A lot of weird streams, but some of these people are science and technology. It's a little odd, but they're mini pigs? How is that science and technology? Some of these science and technology choices are just a little off for me. Let's see about makers and crafting then, or just chatting. A lot of these makers and crafting, they're doing keyboards and crap. Yeah, like for some reason, keyboards are makers and crafting. Someone's blowing glass. A lot of keyboard builders. I'm the only one not ever building a keyboard. Craft and chill. Looks like they're doing some kind of 3D thing. No real 3D printers that I can see. Oh wait, hang on. Stargate SG-1 replicator. Are they interacting though? See, they're not. It's just a 3D printer that's printing, but there's nobody that's interacting. I don't know why people do that on Twitch. I mean, apart from like using it as a remote camera, but that just does not make any sense. Oh, that's where you get your butt? Yeah, but they're gaming. Yeah. Try not. I'm not the. Yeah, we definitely do not want to raid Chris Perillo. He is like one of the. I do not know why people follow that guy. Like he's always Notch. Seriously, give it up, dude. That's all he does is just, you know, be critical, you know, over things that he'd normally be spending money on. Like, why would you criticize something you were buying? Why would you want the product to be better? Why? Why would you do that? It's so rude. Okay, she's finishing Oogie Boogie. Someone's doing an Oogie Boogie crochet. She's crocheting Oogie Boogie. It's kind of fun. Oh wait. Okay, no, we're rating Loyal on the Kobe night. Groggy Nod 2 is now streaming. Should we raid Groggy Nod 2? Because he was here tonight. I hope he's interacting over there. He is. Okay, we're raiding Groggy Nod. Here we go. Shout out to Groggy Nod. Y'all, I hope mods caught this, but Groggy Nod is a streamer. Barnacles isn't streaming right now. You make sure to unfollow me. Gaming for her, that is wise for you to do. Groggy Nod 2 is 3D printing. He is a member of this community. Good, Sesam. Good on you. I missed shouting him out. I gotta remember he's also streaming here. Please help me remember that Groggy Nod is streaming. So we're gonna raid Groggy Nod tonight. I wanted to do that after I realized, oh, he's streaming. So I think he's gonna be pleasantly surprised. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the force be with you always. I'll see you again here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready, just like Kurt Grosser has done. Hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll be eating at least 25 candy corn. I'm glad I'm done with the candy corn for tonight. Thank you very much for all your support. Very, very appreciated. So we're going to be Tuscan rating Groggy Nod 2, a member of our community, in 3, 2, 1. Yep. There we go.
3. If I keep this up, I'll at least double it.
Gorilla Raider! There you go! Boom!
Perillo,
Yeah!
rating me with 47.
Yeah!
Wow, I might hit my numbers.
Yes!
Good. Thank you.
Your numbers?
Very much.
How many you need?
So much. That is awesome. I can't even believe it.
How many?
I'm gonna have to. I don't have my camera set up right now, except for the my cave camera. I don't know. I need an average of 3, and I need like 16 followers. So, yeah. Pete, by the way, Chris is awesome. He's super tech guy from back when I just started learning. So I kind of learned a few things from him in the beginning and kind of just, you know, kept it going, watching on Tech TV